Welcome in to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video. This is your host, JustCMTexx, and I'm back, and we're going to get ready to talk about the changes that are getting ready to go on inside of the Walking Dead Road to Survival. This news was just dropped yesterday by Invisionerd, and we have some major changes and updates coming to the gold medals, the gold tokens, and the bit shop. So let's go ahead and get into this. So, changes to the Premier Recruits, Gold Mythic Wheel, and more. Hello survivors, the team have been working hard on some upcoming changes to how players will collect Gold Mythic Fighters, along with reworking the bit shop, the Gold Mythic Recruits Wheel, the TWD Gold Medal Collections, and more. We thought it was important to share these changes as we prepare for the release of the last limit break, and so you know what to expect moving forward on our road to survival. So first, let's deal with the Premier Recruit Wheel. So first, we will be adding a third guarantee opening to the Premier Recruit Wheel as we are approaching the release of Limit Break 3 in December. We will also be lowering the number of openings required to get each guaranteed drop opening. You will now receive the first copy of a featured Premier Recruit Fighter at 80, opens the second at 160, and the third guarantee of the featured Premier Fighter at 240 openings. I think this is actually pretty good because before you can only get 2, and that was at 100 and then at 200 pulls, but now you can be able to get 3. They lowered it, so I think this is a move in the right direction when you're pulling for these Premier Recruits. I believe that the first one that this is going to start with is Mr. Lou, as it states here. So I think this is actually a good change. Because you know, 240 pulls now get you a tune, and within that 40 pull, hopefully you can grab another one. Things of that nature. So this seems to be good so far, and everything. So it says along with these changes, we'll be removing 5-star recruits from this wheel and shifting those appearance rates to legendary 6 stars. Okay, which can be exchanged for rare bits, which is good. Look for these changes to take effect with this week's upcoming Mr. Lou Recruit Wheel on November 25th. The new appearance rates are listed below. Okay, so then we get into the Gold Mythic Recruits. So it says starting with this week's Premier Recruit Wheel featuring Mr. Lou, Gold Mythic Fighters will be added to the Gold Mythic Wheel within 2 weeks after their Premium Mythic Wheel Fighters will end. So 2 weeks after the premium fighter appears in the wheel, they're gonna go straight into the Gold Mythic Wheel. Okay, now that is actually good. It's really good. But my personal opinion is, if I get the chance, I am going to pull on the wheel when the tune gets here. That's your best bet, because you got to think there's a bunch of other tunes in this other wheel too. So it's a possibility of you getting repeats. So if you want the tune, you need to pull for them. That's just my suggestion. So I'll definitely Mr. Lou won't be pulling for Mr. Lou, but going forward I will be pulling for these tunes and putting out more content on that too. So it says past feature Premier Gold Mythic Fighters will be added to the wheel as well. We will also be adding featured events Gold Mythic Fighters to this wheel as well within 2 weeks of the events ending. Going forward, once this update is made, Gold Mythic Recruit Wheel will feature 2 appearance rate categories of Gold Mythic Fighters. So you got the Premier Recruits with 10% and the Event Recruit with 90%. The full list of Gold Mythic Fighters to be added to the Gold Mythic Wheel are listed below. Look for these changes to take place on November 24th and to go live with the Gold Mythic token missions that will reward more Gold Mythic tokens for using your Gold Mythic tokens. Okay, as a free gift, we will also be sending players 20,000 Gold Mythic tokens to make progress on those missions. Now, that is 2 free pulls, so that's actually pretty good. Please note that the only Gold Mythic Fighters who will not enter the Gold Mythic Recruit Wheels are the War Exclusive, Challenge Run, Survival Road, Depot, and Mythic Trial Reward Fighters, which makes perfect sense, right? Because you have to get them during those Mythic Trials and things of that nature, right? So, goes on to say, I'm about the big shot. The big shot will no longer be the source of Gold Mythic Fighters. Instead, they will move to the new Mythic Market inside of the gray market. This will give us an opportunity to focus on refreshing the bit shop with various rewards players will need on a recurring basis, along with options for what to do with duplicate fighters. All right, cool. These rewards will include silver mythic tokens, trainers, gold mythic tokens, and the Walking Dead gold medals. Okay, and we'll refresh every 90 days. So before the bit shop was refreshing every 30 days. Now it's going to be on a 3-month rotation. So we will get 4 refreshes a year with the bit shop. I'm looking for these changes to be implemented on November 27th, along with a gift of 10 gilded bits and 30 rare bits to be used in the new bit shop. That's dope. That's a really good giveaway there. The full content on the new bit shop is listed below as well. We'll get into that too. So now these mythic market. So what is this new mythic market? The mythic market will be a new section added to the gray market, updated every 90 days with 12 gold mythic fighters to choose from in exchange for gold medals. This will feature both past characters and previous past event characters. Okay. And previous and previous premier recruit characters for players to choose from. Past event characters will be available for 10,000 gold medals, and premier recruit fighters will be available for 20,000 gold medals. Okay. The addition of this market will replace the Walking Dead Gold Museum collections. The Walking Dead Gold Museum collection will be removed on November 30th, which is Tuesday coming up here. So if you know of a gold mythic fighter in the museum you want, make sure to pick them up before it goes away. Once the mythic markets is in place on November 30th, we will send players 20,000 gold medals to pick from and choose from the new mythic market. The first run of gold medal fighters to be featured in the gold mythic market are listed below. Please note, the only gold mythic fighters who will not enter this mythic market are War, Challenge Run, Survival Depot, and Mythic Trials. All right. The Mythic Recruit Wheel will now feature exclusive silver mythics and will no longer feature gold mythics starting the 30th. So that mythic wheel, you want to go ahead and pull on that before the 30th so you can have a chance to be able to get gold fighters off of there right now, you know, while it's still there. So prestige recruits and select recruits moving forward, we want to make sure to let you know we will not be updating the prestige and select recruit wheels, and they'll be removing in early 2020. That's pretty good. Mythic Battle Pass. Finally, the Mythic Battle Pass will now exclusively feature newly released Gold Mythic Recruits available. Wow. Only with purchase of the Mythic Battle Pass, and will no longer feature past Gold Mythic fighters. These Mythic Battle Pass fighters will join the Gold Mythic Recruit Wheel within 2 weeks of the Battle Pass ending, and they will be considered event tunes, so that's not bad at all. Looking for these changes to start in the next Mythic Battle Pass. All right, so let's get into this. Here's what we have for the Mythic Market to be refreshed. So these will be like the premium tunes in the Mythic Market. So we got Martinez, Skins, Dr. Stevens, Ash, Bruce, Cal, Garrett, Alice. Okay, so okay, makes sense. So we got Martinez, Skins, Dr. Stevens, and Ash as the premiere, and then the event tunes that's in there is Bruce, Cal, Garrett, Sophia, Eugene, Conrad, and Barker. So if you didn't get your chance to get them, and you'll be able to get them to Limit Break 3 as well, so that's a good update feature there. But the thing is, if you need like Harlan or somebody of that nature, you're gonna need to pick them up now because they're not gonna be on this wheel. So this is the bit shop content that we have here. So you got 5,000 gold medals, 5,000 gold mythic tokens. So the gold medals is 1 gilded bit, there's 20 of them. The gold mythic token, 1 gilded bit, there's 200 of them. Silver choice takes rare bits, and random silver mythics take rare bits as well. We have Benedict's, World Energy, and supply markers as well. Now they have an event in the game right now for the next 7 days, and that is the gold mythic token missions. So if you pull these 20,000, gets you 10, 50, 80, 110, 140, 170, 200,000, 230, 260, and 300,000 will get you some extra pulls on that Gold Mythic Wheel. So you can get a total of 11 additional pulls if you have 300,000 gold medals, gold mythic tokens right now. So that's not bad at all. Now, these are the fighters that are on the Gold Mythic Recruit Wheel. So you have Ezekiel, you have Mirabelle, you have Dale, you have Doc Stevens, you have Connor, Razzo, Michonne, Carol, Martinez, Jesse Anderson, Ty, Ash, Uncle Sam, Zachary, Negan 2000, Harper, Cliff, Skins, Michonne 2000, Sam and Tom, Veronica, Tara, Davey, Pamela Hilton, Headless Hershey, Vance, and Marcus. Those are the premier recruit ones. Those are the ones that you can be able to get, and that's the 10% on that new wheel. And then you have your event tunes, which seem to be Andrea Abraham, Tyrese, Shiva, Sandy, Rick, Mercer, Governor, Thomas Richards, Jesus, Carl, Alpha, Negan, Alice, Yumiko, Magna, Gregory, Waylon, Princess, Gator, Gabriel, Elodie, Glenn, Darius, Dexter, Sophia, Beta, Harlan, Rosita, Urshu, Frost, Aaron, Ivanova, Garrett, Bruce, Iko, Cal, Governor 2000, Lori 2000, Anniversary, Rosita is a event tune. So you have a 90% chance to be able to pull her in this new wheel. Not bad at all. Well, not a 90%. The event tunes are 90%. So you'll have a better chance to be able to pull her off of this new wheel. So you have Gold Mythic Conrad, Andrea, Barker, Lydia, Mike, Eugene, and Eva, all as event tunes. So there's some really good event tunes there as well. Now, we have the rate for the Premier Recruit Wheel, and this is the new rate. 85% 6 stars. Silvers is went up to 12%. And we have your featured, non-featured about 3% together there. So there you have it, man. This seems like it's going to be a really good update. You definitely want to make sure that you're pulling wisely. I got my monthly pull video coming out later this week as well, possibly Saturday. But yeah, man, this is going to be good. You definitely want to go ahead, collect those medals, and start using them in the Gold Mythic store. It has been updated already. This is your boy JustCMTexx with Walking Dead Survival, Road to Survival gaming news, man. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. It's your boy JustCMTexx. Peace.